Okay, with all the issues going on in the world and people stressed out, I am going to give you 7 tips to stay mentally strong and help you deal with depression as society around you is collapsing. And I'm doing this because the world is feeling really unstable, systems are very shaky, money is tight for a lot of people, and for the most part, a lot of our trust in society is gone. And long-term safety does not feel secured or guaranteed. Depression isn't a mental health issue right now, it is a survival threat. And when your mind shuts down, your discipline, awareness, and decision-making abilities can go with it. So if you don't build mental resistance right now, the pressure of the world can crush you and things can get a lot harder. So, tip number 1, control your morning light exposure. Your brain is run on light signals. When you don't get natural light throughout the day, your circadian rhythm breaks down, your serotonin drops, and depression can get worse. Because your body does not realize it is 2026, it still thinks that you're a tribal human who wakes up with the sun. When you wake up in a dark room and you go straight for your phone, you're wrecking your mood chemistry before the day even starts. You don't need motivation first thing in the morning. What you need is light. So what I want you to do, go outside or open a curtain within 30 minutes of waking up. Get 5 to 10 minutes of natural sunlight. It's going to help reset your hormones and your natural energy level. Because if your brain chemistry is off, every decision you make is going to be slower, more emotional, and potentially even more destructive. Tip number 2, cut the doom scrolling after dark. Negative news at nighttime spikes your cortisol level, destroys your sleep, and increases your hopeless thinking thought patterns. The world's already stressful. You don't need negative headline news before you go to bed. Your brain is going to process everything right before you go to sleep. If all you give it is chaos, your subconscious is going to live in chaos too. So make sure that you stop the news, stop social media, stop YouTube for at least 30 minutes before you go to sleep. Because poor sleep is going to make depression heavier and your emotional reactions are going to become more dangerous under pressure. Tip number 3, you're going to want to build a physical anchor routine. Depression feeds on chaos as well as lack of structure. Your nervous system needs predictable behavior because when life feels out of control, your body still needs something that it can rely on. That's where your physical anchor routine is going to come in. Same walk-in route, same push-up routine, same stretch, same day, same time. It's going to tell your brain that you're still in control of something. So what I want you to do is pick one physical ritual every day and do not skip it, even on bad days. Structure will help keep your mind from spiraling into helplessness. Train your nervous system, not just your thoughts. Depression isn't only mental, it's also nervous system burnout from chaotic stress. Look, you cannot think your way out of a fried nervous system. You got to teach your body how to feel safe again. Slow breathing, cold water, grounding. This stuff isn't woo-woo. It's biological reset. So here's what I want you to do. Do 2 to 5 minutes of slow nasal breathing or cold face splashes daily. A regulated nervous system is going to make you feel calmer, clearer, and harder to break. Number 5, limit the energy vampires in your life. Depression worsens when you're constantly around draining people and environments. Like, pay attention to who you feel worse when you're around them. Some people don't mean any harm, but they will still pull your energy right into the ground. In a collapsing economy, you can't afford any emotional leaks. So, make sure that you reduce contact with people and content that make you feel smaller, weaker, or more helpless. Your emotional energy is still a resource. Number 6, create one small win every day. Depression is going to convince you that nothing matters and nothing is going to ever change. Your brain is going to need proof of progress, not big goals, not a someday plan. One tiny daily win is going to rewire your brain from hopelessness to momentum. So here's what you do. Finish one small task every day. Even if it's just cleaning one surface or reading 2 pages of a book that you said that you were going to start. Small wins will build mental traction when motivation is dead. And number 7, build a mental bug out bag. Depression is going to hit hardest when you forget what helps. When your mind goes dark, logic is going to disappear. You need a pre-built kit for those moments. Songs that ground you or notes that remind you of who you are. Tools that stabilize your nervous system. So create a list of grounding tools and resources that you can use during emotional crashes. Preparedness is going to help prevent mental collapses under pressure. Look, depression isn't weakness in a collapsing world. It's a warning signal. Your nervous system is telling you that your environment isn't safe, predictable, or stable anymore. That means you don't quit, you adapt. You build mental armor, you create structure, you regulate your stress response, and you train your mind like it's part of your survival kit. Because when the world keeps breaking, the people who survive aren't the happiest, but they're the most regulated, prepared, and mentally disciplined. If you like these type of tips and you want more, this episode and all of my other episodes are available for you to download for free. So if the system ever collapses, the grid ever collapses, you will already have it saved on your phone. You can download the episode from my Spotify for free. Go ahead and save it to your phone or your computer so you can listen to it whenever you want. Any type of items that I recommend are available in my Amazon store. All of my links are going to be in the description section below. Until next time, this is Brody from Urban Warrior Survival. I'm out. Peace.